When rest doesn't feel like rest, it can quietly break your confidence. You sleep more, you slow down, you cancel plans, you try to give yourself time, and yet the tiredness stays. Your body lies still, but inside, something keeps moving. Thoughts don't stop. Emotions don't settle. And after a while, you begin to wonder what is wrong with you. You start questioning whether you even know how to rest properly. This message is for you, because if rest isn't helping, it does not mean you are failing. It means your exhaustion goes deeper than sleep. There is a kind of tiredness that cannot be solved by closing your eyes. It does not come from physical work alone. It comes from mental strain, emotional pressure, and being in survival mode for too long. You can sleep for 8 or 9 hours and still wake up feeling heavy because your nervous system never truly relaxed. Your mind stayed alert, scanning for problems, replaying moments, preparing for things that might never happen. Real rest is not just about stopping your body. Real rest is about your mind feeling safe enough to slow down. Many people have forgotten what that safety feels like. When life has been unpredictable, demanding, or emotionally draining, your system learns to stay on guard. Even during calm moments, there is tension underneath. Even during silence, there is noise inside. So when you finally lie down to rest, your body stops, but your mind keeps working. That is why rest can feel empty, unrefreshing, or even frustrating. Another reason rest does not feel like rest is guilt. You rest, but part of you believes you should be doing more. You lie down, but your thoughts tell you that you are wasting time. You slow down, but you compare yourself to others who seem to have more energy, more motivation, more direction. That guilt keeps your body tense, and tension blocks recovery. Rest only works when it is free from self-judgment, and many people do not realize how harsh they are with themselves, even in moments meant for healing. Rest can also feel ineffective when you are emotionally exhausted. Emotional exhaustion comes from being strong for too long without support, from showing up every day while hiding how tired you really are, from carrying responsibilities, expectations, and worries without giving yourself space to release them. It is not caused by one bad day. It is built over time, through many small moments where you chose to push instead of pause. When rest does not help, it can also mean your mind is overloaded. Overthinking drains energy quietly. Replaying conversations, imagining worst-case scenarios, criticizing yourself for things you cannot change. Even when you are physically still, your brain is working overtime. This constant mental activity uses the same energy your body needs to recover. Over time, it leaves you feeling tired without knowing why. You might start believing that you are weak, unmotivated, or broken. But that belief is not true. You are responding normally to too much pressure and not enough emotional rest. When a machine overheats, we understand it needs time to cool down. We do not shame it for stopping. Humans deserve the same understanding, even though we often deny it to ourselves. Sometimes rest does not feel like rest because what you actually need is not more sleep, but less pressure, less noise, less self-criticism, less forcing yourself to be okay. Healing exhaustion often begins with gentleness, with allowing yourself to feel emotions you have been avoiding, with giving yourself permission to slow down without explaining yourself to anyone. It is also important to understand that rest looks different when you are emotionally tired. For some people, rest is silence. For others, it is soft music, slow movement, or simply sitting without a screen. True rest is anything that tells your nervous system that it is safe right now, that nothing is required from you in this moment, that you do not have to prove your worth by being productive. If rest feels uncomfortable, it may be because you are not used to being still. When your identity has been tied to doing, achieving, or helping others, slowing down can feel unsettling. You might feel restless, anxious, or even empty. This does not mean rest is wrong for you. It means your system is learning a new way of existing. When rest does not work, try listening instead of pushing. Ask yourself what you have been carrying. Ask yourself where you have been asking too much of yourself. Ask yourself what you need, not what you think you should need. These questions are not meant to fix you. They are meant to understand you. You do not need to recover quickly. You do not need to bounce back immediately. Healing is not a race. Sometimes the pressure to feel better becomes another source of exhaustion. True recovery happens slowly, quietly, and gently when you allow your body and mind to move at their own pace. If you are still tired after resting, it does not mean rest is useless. It means your tiredness is trying to communicate something deeper, and that message deserves patience, not frustration, compassion, not blame. You deserve rest that feels safe, calm, and free from expectations. If no one has told you this today, let these words stay with you. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to take time. You are allowed to heal slowly. This phase does not define your future. It does not mean you will always feel this way. It simply means your body and mind are asking for care. When rest doesn't feel like rest, it is not because you are lazy. It is because you have been strong for too long. And sometimes, real strength looks like stopping, breathing, and allowing yourself to be human again.